It won't be stopped. How is it still playing? You guys can probably hear me and see me. And you can witness the confusion of me not knowing how to work a computer. This is the usual thing here though. So here we go. Look at this. I think I got it figured out. Oh, look, why did it do that? There we go. Man, I'm just all over the place. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now I've got this. I've got it. Hold on, let me do one thing here real quick. This thing is so crooked. There we go. How's that? Can you guys see me? And more importantly, can you see the guitar? People were complaining about the lighting last time, so let me see if this is looking better. Yeah, I think it does. Big white wall behind me. You know, what more could you ask for? All right, who all's here? I can't remember how to play that riff actually. We'll let everyone kind of roll in here and then get kicking on some stuff. Oh wow, already. Sean is Cubs fan. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. He said, good afternoon from Chicago. Your name makes a lot of sense now. What are your thoughts on the MIJ Fender guitars compared to USA made ones, specifically vintage reissues? I haven't played many of those, if I'm being honest, but I will say that I think that the MIJ stuff it's right there with the USA stuff in terms of quality. You know, I absolutely have had such good, you know, experiences with all the MIJ Fenders. The Richie Kotzen Telecaster had some of like the best fretwork on it, and you know that's an MIJ, so they're really good. Anything I've ever played from there is really, really good. I have my the one Vola. I'm not sure if they're still made there. The one Vola guitar I had is made in the same factory that the MIJ Fenders are made in, and it's really good. From Cali, yeah. Where's everybody tuning in from? You got Michigan. Show on Sunday. Do you have advice? Yeah, man. Just go out there and rock it, dude. Just you know, I always just count to 3. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know, and then just dive in. How's the volume for you guys? Oh, got some Ohio guys here, deep in the heart. Oh, R&I music in the heart of Texas. Some UK peeps here, Paris, nice. ABR, or it's a Nashville. I don't have a Gretsch, but I definitely want a Gretsch. You know, I recently got a new guitar because I've been like going through the ones that I'm gonna sell, and then I have 2 of them that I'm gonna be selling, and then I bought one, which you guys will have to wait to find out what it is, and it's so good. I don't even have it here, so I can't even like attempt to show it to you. But yeah, I do still have that Les Paul Jr. here from Sweetwater. Man, that thing is cool. Just got home from a night shift. I'm supposed to be going to bed, but now, sorry, it jumped. Robert is live, so I'll sleep later. Exactly. You know what, man? I say you should play your guitar. I'll lay down some rhythm for you, and you play guitar. This is the way. This is the way. All right. First of all, who all here is playing guitar right now? Let me know that. Sorry, if you see me looking over here, I have my computer here so I can actually see the chat. I'm like, the window is right behind me now, or sorry, in front of me. So I literally can barely see the screen at all. It's so backlit. Exactly, what pedal multi-effects would you recommend for an acoustic guitar player to play a lead with some dirt over an acoustic loop on acoustic guitar? Probably just some kind of like light overdrive, to be honest. You know, my experience with acoustics and distortion and stuff haven't been like the best. Like they don't blend very well to me. But it's probably because I was like saturating it in distortion. So maybe like a lighter overdrive would kind of be the way to go. Dave's playing guitar. Yeah. Hands up. Who's playing guitar? Waiting on a pop. And then we'll talk about the topic here. Spice up your guitar licks. Figured to do like a little chit chat lesson. Ron, I meant to message you back, Ron. I was gonna tell you I was going live today. Alright, so everyone who's playing guitar, I'm going to play some rhythm for you first, and then we'll talk about spicing up guitar licks. Throw out a couple ideas here for you. And then, yeah, so key of B. Just keep it like, you know, a good old rock and roll key. Ready? Sorry, I messed up. I should have went to E when I went to F, and that really threw me off. I should have just rolled with it better than what I did, so I probably messed everyone up. Is it SG? Sounds good? Yeah, sounds good. It stands for solid guitar, is what I think it originally came up with. But oh snap! Is it the one, the only, the one and only It's Sam. Sam's here, guys. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Sam's here. All right, we can officially start. Let the party begin. Sam has arrived. All right, so let's talk about this for a second, and then you guys can ask whatever questions you want too. Something that I've been messing around with a lot with trying to spice up guitar licks is the like the chromaticisms stuff that you throw in there. Something, I mean, like Phil X is really good at doing this. Sean Tubbs does this stuff all the time. But I'm trying to like trick my brain into playing something, you know, where I would maybe do that. Like that's like a straight ahead pentatonic bluesy lick. Throw in this idea of not jumping from box 1 into box 2, walk into it, not jump. You know, just these little chromaticized lines. And I think what's kind of cool about that is you take all the licks that you play all the time, like all your overused, you know, rock licks. So let me turn that down a little bit. And all of a sudden, it breathes so much new life into them because, well, you have to train yourself to not play what you're used to. And I think that's one of the hardest things to overcome on guitar is the repetitiveness of like, okay, you found this idea that works, and we just like lean back and lay on that. So instead of doing that, I'm trying to incorporate these kind of uglier transitions, but you rely on what you already have established to resolve it, and you get this real cool, just like funkiness. See, just like little things like that. To me, like that just spices it up. Like if you're playing like a just like goofy things like that. Good thing to explore. Yeah, I thought you got rid of his SG. I sold my SG special that I had maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I got this one 2 years ago now, and I've got this one's definitely staying here. I just realized though I put like a ding in it right there. Sharp little bit of the finish. Bing bang boom. So yeah, try doing those chromaticized things inside of everything. Like just take literally any normal lick. What I'm trying to incorporate now and make it sound cool is like the Jimmy Page lick. You know that thing? Well, in the middle of it, I want to like drift off and drift back. You know, just for a minute. I haven't found a good way to like make it actually work and sound good, but I like it. But it's like, well, just because you like something doesn't mean that it sounds right. So I'm trying to get to where I can, you know, I want to get to where I can flow and just transition chromatically. Just adds character. Yeah, exactly. Some days I wish I never learned the pentatonic scale. I mean, I like the pentatonic because it's really fun for me to, you know, try to break it into these different sections. Because to me, that's pretty much all. It's all pentatonic. Kind of. I mean, I'm incorporating that major third in there, but that's all pentatonic, and it doesn't sound like that typical pentatonic. You know, that kind of stuff. Covered or uncovered pickups? Does it matter with high gain? I don't think it really matters too much. I like covered pickups though. Guitars and rock and roll said diminished arpeggios Also is a cool way of transition between boxes without jumping. As you mentioned, I really like the tricks you give with all and help a lot. Keep good work. Sorry, the chat's moving on me. Yeah, no, actually, I totally agree with you because I love. There's these diminished arpeggios kind of right inside of once you start combining your scales. Like if you get like your Dorian, it's like Dorian blues. It's right there, and I do that a lot. Where I'll use the diminished. There we go. Someone said, quick fellas, which modes use the major third in pentatonic? Surprise pop quiz. Jeez, I can't talk. John Prashantha, yeah, he totally has like a unique playing style. You know, 100%, man. Is that the good times, bad times you're ripping there? Yeah, that little ending lick. It's not played totally right. Pages is a little bit, you know, more funked up, but. Sorry, I keep trying to look at my phone to read the chat, and I just can't. I don't really know any about Chili Peppers as much as I like Frusciante. I don't. Let's see. I don't remember that. I can't really think of that riff right now. Do you use repeating licks in your playing? Yeah, of course. You know, like all the staples. Duh. You know, all that stuff's kind of cool, and you can kind of like Nuno it by throwing in the major third. And then you can, something I got from Yngwie, he like would walk up these things chromatically in his playing. He never did this lick, but he did a blues lick one time. And then he quickly was like, you know, back to Yngwie mode. But he did this, just this little chromatic thing one time, and I'm like, oh, that was really cool. So. I'm gonna bust out the Les Paul Jr. real quick though, while I have it. If anyone has questions over it. Ugh. One movimento. Because the case is just chilling right here looking at me. And I was like, I should play that guitar. The cool thing about the Les Paul Jr., like I said, it's not mine, but it's like brand new. And man, a new Gibson just smells so good. Yeah, there it is. Should make like a air freshener scent. Just call it New Gibby. Absolute rock machine. I've never played a Les Paul Jr. before this one. It's so cool. says call it cancer by nitrocellulose gas off. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's the. You know, they'll sell a lot of them with that name. Sell tons of them. No wonder us guitar players are so messed up when we get older. Yeah, I thought about buying it, but I just bought a guitar, so I'm selling two, and I bought one. So I mean, technically, I guess it would even out, but I'm just trying to hold off on being too like buy happy. Because like every guitar I've borrowed from them, I've been like, I like this guitar, you know. I did that with the really cool Crackle, and then the Bumblebee that I had. All those. Yeah, big frets. Not too bad. Not too big. Fretboard needs condition really bad. Whoa. So good. Oh, sorry. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't remember it. I'm going brain dead on it. Just played it a minute ago. It's out of tune. There we go. Oh, snap. Oh, Luke, thank you, dude. He said, I have a Les Paul Deluxe with mini humbuckers that I switched out to P90s. Definitely my new favorite pickup. Go to for rock and roll. Yeah, my gold top's not even here right now. I can't even bust that out. Yeah, dude, P90s, the way to go. I think they're the best sounding pickup out there. This sounds so good. Whoa. Yeah, it's got a pretty fat neck on it. It's bigger neck on it than any of my other Les Pauls. Yeah, it's nice, man. I like it. Whoa. Anyways, I'm gonna put it away. I don't want to play it too much. The more I play it, the more I like it. I just love the way. I just love single pickup guitars, man. You legitimately play them differently. I don't fiddle around with anything. You just play. And it has a certain attitude to it. I just dig it. The neck on a Les Paul Jr. is freaking baseball bat. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty big, man. It is definitely no joke. Hey, Brad, agreed P90s, but you gotta have a neck P90. At least it has to be special. Couldn't do just a bridge pickup. Yeah, I mean, a neck P90 sounds so good. I'm having such a hard time talking today. I think I stayed up too late last night. I love the way neck pickup sound. My ideal Les Paul Jr. is a double cutaway. I still only want one pickup. I just want a bridge pickup. But I love a double cutaway TV yellow. That'd be my ideal one. But I right there with you on just how good a neck pickup sounds. That's a P90. I think my Gold Top sounds really, really good. But I'm probably biased. Get this old clunker out. Since we're in Les Paul zone. Everyone's TV yellow double cutaway. I blame Piano. Yeah. Yeah, Rick's signature, is that's a special or a DC? What are those called? They had a certain name. Have you or any reviewers tried the MI Audio Crunch Box? Picking up one on Monday is supposed to be Marshall in the box pedal. No, I haven't. But I'd be curious what you think about it, man. Still of the night. I don't have enough distortion for it. Says, my wife loves your hair. Well, tell her I said thank you. Appreciate that. I'm actually here soon, getting ready to chop off a bunch of it. Got any Zen? Sounds so weak on it. I wonder if something's wrong. I don't remember what he does there. Oh, man. When men were men, they could curl their hair and tease it out and wear spandex pants with codpieces and makeup unashamedly. When men were men. Oh, man. That's great. Am I ignoring you? Not at all, man. I just try to grab comments as they go by. You're learning the Murrow Command solo? It's such a good solo, man. Playing it sloppy. What made me get into guitar? It was my dad showing me, I see Green River. Every time I see your name, man. What made me get into guitar was my dad showed me, I've told the story many times on here before. My dad's this like Southern guy. But I was listening to Creed like non-stop. You know, like, how's it go? I think he just got so sick of me listening to like Creed. He was like, let me play you some real music, boy. And he like took my Creed CD out. And then he turns on Van Halen, 1984. I just remember hearing, you know, here's the drums. And I like at the time, I'm like, you know, just like a kid. And I'm like, whoa, he's like, yeah, those are actually drums. That's not a motorcycle. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy, you know? And he just comes in. That was like the worst possible playing a Papa Teacher ever done. But it was, it was that. And I was like, that's really, really cool. You know, I just really liked it. And what happened that was really cool was Pops wasn't a fan of Creed. Yeah, man, no. So I got into guitar, and at this point, my dad had really moved away from, like, he still liked rock music and all that kind of stuff, but he was playing bluegrass. Like, he really got into acoustic guitar, so he was playing a lot of bluegrass music, like flat pick and stuff, and he had this awesome catalog of, you know, old AC/DC, Motley Crue, Black Crowes, Blackfoot, Leonard Skinner, who else? Van Halen, like, you know, early Van Halen. He didn't like the Sammy era, all that kind of stuff. So he just gave me like all these CDs. He was just like, oh yeah. And I would mention people, I'd be like, have you ever heard of, you know, Motley Crue? And he'd be like, oh man, Motley Crue. He was great, you know, girls, girls, girls. And then, you know, I'd get a Motley Crue album and all this kind of stuff. So that's really what started it all for me. So then I grew up learning that kind of stuff. And then like trying to, you know, play bluegrass with my dad, which I've never been good at bluegrass. It's such a hard style to play. I feel like it's one of those styles you've gotta be born into it almost, you know, where that's just like, that's the style of music you started playing. Like, that's what you cut your teeth on. Like the real good bluegrass players, like you can learn how to play with a bluegrass feel and concepts and all that stuff, but man, you can tell when it's like the good ones, you're like, man, the guy's got it. Marshall Tucker Band, there you go. I heard that opening up, I'm like, what was that? Yeah, man, Black Crowes are my favorite bands. Oh man, the Black Crowes are great. You know, absolutely great. Who can name that song? What song is that? Yep, it's Jet. Yeah, I don't know any. I don't know if there's any Black Crow songs in standard tuning. You know, it's usually open G and all that kind of stuff. So, like, I always thought Jet sounded like Black Crowes and what's the other band? They just had that vibe to them. I thought Jet was pretty cool. Yeah, so I know how to play a couple of their songs, but I always thought that was a cool song though. Take my hand, come with me, 'cause you look so fine and never. Oh, I wanna make you mine. Look so fine and really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6. You know, it's just cool. I like that one little brother. It's just straight ahead rock and roll music. I just thought it was cool. Black Betty. Later, Luke, man. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Black Crowes live. Ooh, yeah, there you go. The Vines for a moment. I thought you were gonna be the next Divine. I've never heard the Vines. Buddy Ryan says, how do you get your guitars not to sound warbly on live stream? I'm struggling. Honestly, I'm just using my phone, man, so I think that does it. Before, whenever I had like the actual setup before OBS, crapped out on me, I had to have separate inputs on there. So you have to have one that is specifically designed for audio, and that one you can have. I had a couple of them. I had my mic going at the same time and the live stream and video. I don't know, you can do all kinds of stuff in OBS. So that's how I did it, because you have to have dedicated, I don't know if it's drives or whatever it is for that kind of stuff. And you have to make sure that your broadcast system is set up the right way for that. But I can barely remember how to even use it. It's been so long. That's why I kind of decided I didn't want the live streams to be too big of a headache to do. I wanted it to be pretty simple to I'm just using my phone. No way. Do I know any Taylor Swift? Oh, let's see. Do I know any how's that go? It's something like that. Yeah. I wish I could remember it. I can't. But wait, now that Who's That Girl's here, let's see. Oh, sorry. Because I just played it. Why would you want to learn Taylor Swift? I had to learn a lot of Taylor Swift stuff because when I was teaching in person, I taught tons of Taylor Swift. And some of the stuff was actually pretty cool, to be honest. When she was doing her country thing, I never taught any of her pop stuff. But yeah, in your face, Who's That Girl? Didn't think I knew Taylor Swift? Boom. But you didn't think that I knew. Taylor Swift and Fergie are a day. But he doesn't know any Britney Spears. I don't. Man, who was it that... Oh, it was Dr. Rick. Knew how to play Britney Spears. But that one song has that cool chromatic thing. I can't remember how to play it. I watched him play it one time, though. It was good. Do I know any Yngwie? I know a little bit of Yngwie. No, would it be sweet if I just I might know some Yngwie and just play it flawlessly? Oh man. My hands aren't warmed up for that. No. West Montgomery, man, no I don't. Closet Fergie Fran exposed. I just know that one song by Fergie, and they still play it on the radio all the time. I did do a Fergie video years ago. I forgot about that. It's like reverse exposed. There's a video out there. Hot hand. Not gonna believe it, but check the recording. Just touched down. Up a few thou. Who else here loves Silk Sonic? Headstock look huge? Oh, it is huge. So the 70s, I'm not sure what they're actually called. I always called them the big old shovel headstocks. I think I've heard other people say that too. But huge, huge headstocks. If my gold top was up here, I'd show you how much of a difference they are. I mean, then you get like the old, like the 50s and small headstocks. On the For Real, I just bought a whole line of Lizard Spit products. Guitar polish, fretboard conditioners are the best I've used. Oh, that's cool. I've definitely heard that name before, Lizard Spit. I need to condition the fretboards on my guitars. What'd you ask at the wrong time, Snarky? It's some funky disco. How much would it cost to retube a Macintosh 60? Man, $1 million at least. Am I going to NAMM this year? No, I'm not. Yeah, I won't be there this year. To be totally honest, I don't know many people who are going to NAMM. I know a few brands, but I know a lot of brands are not going. I think it's hard for companies right now. What's the amp? Yeah, it's a Super Reverb Tone Master, and then I have a pedal that I'm using for the distortion. But I think the big problem with NAMM right now is that a lot of brands are so back ordered on getting supplies. Like I've spoken to multiple people who I know who own like guitar stores and all that kind of stuff, and they can't get anything. Everything's like a year out at some point. Wow, it got so dark all of a sudden. But yeah, it's like a year out, and I mean, I can see their point. Like, why would the brand go there, advertise, and try to get a whole bunch of orders for things that they can't even fulfill? Like, they're just so backlogged right now. But didn't even realize it was happening. Haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, I mean, it's happening. So if anyone doesn't know, NAMM, which is normally known as Winter NAMM, is out in Anaheim, California each year at the Anaheim Convention Center, and it's always in January. And then in like June, July-ish, I can't remember exactly when, they have Summer NAMM out in Nashville, which is much smaller. But I like Summer NAMM way more than Winter NAMM. And they're not doing that one this year. They're having NAMM in California, but in June. And I don't know. It seems, it's very confusing to me to have it at that time. Is it cold? Well, it's cold for me because I am in the Midwest. So in January, going to California for a week is a real treat. Going to California in June, whenever it's nice here, not a real treat. And the other thing is, a lot of times at NAMM, you have a lot of artist signings and all that kind of stuff. So in January, no one's really touring and doing all that stuff. So you'll have Steve Vai and, I don't know, Zach Wild and all, like Jeff Loomis, all these, amazing guitar players there doing signings, talking to everyone, and just kind of hanging out. Well, in June, everybody's going to be on tour. Everyone's going to be, I think my one buddy was telling me that's Europe's festival season. So all the bands are going to be over there touring, doing that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's an interesting decision for them to bump it to June, still have it out in California. I understand, obviously, as a business, they need to run it and make money. But, yeah, I'm curious to see how it goes. Yeah, Snarky, I honestly don't know. I don't know if Brad is still here. He could definitely give you a much better estimate of retubing something, but I'm not sure if he's still here anymore. Yeah, I was joking about the million. Nowadays, getting anything retubed, you're gonna pay out the nose for it. A lot of brands are going to be there this year too. A lot of brands are going to be there. Maybe they changed. I had heard that a lot of brands weren't going to be there. I knew, I'd heard all of Boutique was not going to be there. So that's, Friedman, Wampler, Morgan, Soldano, Tone King, Amps. Oh, you meant Aren't. Yeah, Aren't going to be there. And there's another one I'm forgetting in there. Diesel is part of Boutique. So none of those brands will be there. Unless they change their mind last minute or something. But yeah, I know I don't personally know any brands other than a couple that I'm, friends with that are going to be there. I'm going to see Weezer and Green Day in June, plus Sum 41 among others. Yeah, dude, it's going to be like non-stop shows are going to be happening. A lot of these bands have had to, just kind of sit on the sidelines for so long, and everything's just kind of opened up now. So, yeah, you'll be able to catch all kinds of people this summer for sure. I'd really like to see if ZZ Top, I know Dusty's not with them, but at least to get to see Billy. He's one of them I really want to see live. Do you do Zoom guitar lessons? You seem like a great teacher. Well, thank you very much, Alonzo. I taught, on Skype before the Zoom kind of took over that realm for many, many, many years. I don't anymore. I quit doing private lessons probably, I don't know, Sam might know better than I do, 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember how long it's been. It might be 3 years now. Yeah, because it was before the pandemic and all that stuff. So I don't do that anymore, but I did that for a really long time. Yeah, I think 3 years. This fretboard decoder course is a lot of fun. Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah. Have I heard Emily Wolf's music? Is she like the blues player? Real good blues guitarist. I bet you some of my cookies could get a private lesson. You'll want to pick up a guitar and jam with me. Is that the KM? Yeah, this is the KM. Here, would love to own one. They're cool guitars, man. Definitely for, the 70s have a lot of duds, but I think the KMs are great. I've only ever played two. They're getting rarer and rarer, and the price on these things has just went through the roof. Volume knobs messed up. There we go. Let's see how much these are now. I'm curious. I'm gonna go check reverb real quick. Yeah, 79 for mine. I think the 79 is the first year of these, and then they go into the 80s a little bit. I think there's like 1,500 of them or something like that. But last I had looked, I know prices kind of like dipped a little bit. Les Paul KM. I'm just curious. Yeah, wow. So I added a Bigsby on that one. These prices are crazy. There is one just like mine on Reverb right now. It is $5,749. That is crazy. And that's the cheapest one. Yeah, is this Austin's listing? No, My Generation Guitar. No, it's not. Yeah, that's great. Most of them, everything else is 6,000 and up. That's crazy. Wow. These things have like more than doubled in price since I got this one. Although mine's beat up now, so probably would be quite a bit less. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna have to hop off here, guys. I am starving to death, and gotta get some food. Gotta run to the store, and we had some bomb pancakes today. I haven't made pancakes in a long time. Kalamazoo factory is run by Heritage. Yep, sure is. Yeah, I reached out to Heritage to try to get a guitar, to loan one, and it was kind of tough. I thought it was kind of like interesting. I think they got bought by someone, because when I reached out to them, I was in contact with someone who was in like Singapore, so that's like a 12-hour difference or something like that, and it was like try to set up a meeting and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, can I not just talk to someone like that's right up in Michigan? And they're like, oh no, you can communicate with us. And then we said all this. I'm like, oh well, I don't like jumping through all these time zone hoops and all that kind of stuff. Like, I just wanted to check out a guitar, to be honest, and it just never progressed past that. I thought that was interesting. I couldn't just talk to someone up in Michigan. I had to talk to the director over in Singapore, so they could talk to someone in Michigan, so they could send me a loaner guitar that I could send back to them. So, yeah, we'll see. I didn't want to. That seemed like a headache, and I just wanted it to be a real simple thing. Two machines, my 81 Les Paul standard. What do you recommend? Ooh, honestly, I've never changed tuners on a guitar ever. I've only ever changed pickups like 3 or 4 times in my life. And, I've never changed tuners ever. Yeah, everyone have a great Easter. I'll see you all later. And new videos next week, the huge is happening. And, just have a great weekend, guys. So I'll see you all later. And if anybody else is going to go get lunch, I hope you have a good lunch right now. So, bye, guys.